back to Politics as Usual, episode 54. I am here. Ronnie is here. Joe is here. Fee is here. Fellas, how we doing?
Doing good, doing good.
Exceptional, my nigga.
You don't sound like it, man.
Nah, I'm good, bro.
Fee, how are you?
I'm all right, man. My house a little quiet, man. My son, my daughter left, man. Ain't got nobody asking me a million times a day about some food. I miss my dudes, man. But other than that, I'm good.
All right. Well, there was more traction on the Royce, Mickey, Lupe shit, but we won't talk about that. Mickey Fax dropped the diss. If you want to listen to it, go ahead. It's quite good. Mickey Fax is still an idiot. And yeah. But the NBA draft was last night, which normally for those of us with stated teams on here, usually I'm pissed off after an NBA draft. But now I'm just waiting to see what the fuck old Cheese Eyes is finna do stupid since they actually made good decisions last night. Joe is Joe, how you feel? Let's go to the Boston half of the shit. Ronnie, Joe, how y'all feeling after yesterday?
Sure, Ronnie, you can go first, bro.
All right, so obviously there was no first, but there was still a lot of value in the second opinion. Letting Sharif Cooper, who, if not for his weird season at Auburn, because the NCAA was hating on him, if not for his weird season at Auburn, even as an undersized guard, he would have been in the lottery. Letting that type of talent pass you by and going to a team in the same conference, and then drafting a guy who probably is like a guy that you tuck away for a few years in Europe. Weird move, we'll see, but yeah, it is what it is.
Joe, how you feeling, man? Not just about the draft, but the trades and shit as well. Draft day is also trade day.
I feel it. Now I kind of feel how Ronnie feels. So you take a dude, and okay, so maybe I understand it a little bit because your roster is not necessarily deep as far as like talent, but with players. So you take them and you stash them overseas, kind of like they did Yam Mater. Yam Mater is supposed to come over now, and we'll see how he goes. Hopefully he can be, something. But we just traded for Josh Richardson and Chris Dunn. So now we got hella fucking guards. So you got those two, Pritchard, fucking Marcus Smart,
Romeo Langford,
Carson Edwards,
fucking
Tremont Waters still.
Yeah. We got hella fucking guards, and me and you have talked AJ all the time is, bro, we need a fucking big man. Now, clearly we can't fucking get one because now we got Al Horford old ass on the books, but he better than Tristan, so I'll take that.
And no more Kimba.
Yeah, and no more Kimba, but like we missed out on Ricky Rubio because we need a fucking like ball handler. They're talking about, Chris Dunn can do that. No, bro. No, not a fan. Oh, the Great White Hope can do it. Nah, Pritchard ain't there yet. No, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, relax. Bro. Hey, I think Yam Mater may be able to actually like run point, but we'll have to fucking see how he does in Summer League. But have you noticed that fucking Brad Stevens is obsessed with getting like a Gordon Hayward 2.0? Have you seen Sam Huber or whatever the fucking undrafted dude we fucking got? I swear to God, he has the same measurables as fucking Gordon Hayward. He has the same fucking face as Gordon Hayward. And I swear to God, he plays exactly like Gordon Hayward. This nigga is Gordon Hayward 2.0, bro.
I think if y'all would have had a first round pick, y'all would have tried to get Cody Kispert.
No, real shit. No, for real.
Because he's 6'7", 220 and can shoot too. Mm-hmm. You don't quite have the ball handling ability of Hayward and the shot creation, but
bruh, that nigga Sam Huber, or I hope I'm saying his name right, whatever. But he undrafted, so I don't have to say his name right now. So, but I swear this nigga is Gordon Hayward 2.0, bruh. Hopefully he can amount to something because we need the fucking help. But hey, man, if we don't, My bad. I'm gonna let you go, but I still hate Semi Ojale. Please do not re-sign that bum ass nigga. And I swear to God, we need to get rid of Grant Williams for a pack of Skittles or some M&M, something. Just give him the fuck away. That nigga is trash. If he ever sees this shit, hey, Joe Hicks said you are trash, my nigga. I want all the smoke. You need to get the fuck off my team, bro. You suck. Like, you suck. You are ass. Oh, yeah, man, the last nigga on the bench could hoop you. I could beat Grant Williams. You suck, nigga.
Okay, let's let's relax now.
Joe, we might have found something that a host here hates, a player that is hated more by a host here than Devontae Graham is.
That nigga ass.
Segue, the Hornets are going to keep Devontae Graham. I was so happy after last. I'm like, yo, nigga, we got Book Night. They traded up to get Kai Jones, but then the Plumlee deal, which ate into all the free agency cap space, which means we ain't going after no free agents. Which means that despite all the good moves that Mitch Kupchak made yesterday, they are still going to give Devontae Graham $70-something million over 4 years, and he is still going to be stealing minutes from two young guards who are better than him because the coach is a fucking moron. But aside from that, I'm actually happy.
Yeah, after he drops 40, Rachel Nichols is going to ask him what inspired him this game, and he's like, AJ bum ass for hating on me.
Listen, if Devontae Graham is in a position to drop 40, that means that James Borrego was playing him over LaMelo Ball and James Bouknight, and that shouldn't be happening. Shouldn't be happening. That's why that's a problem. Devontae Graham shouldn't be in the position to drop 40 because Michael Jordan, Mitch Kupchak, and James Borrego should all be going to him saying, you do not shoot anymore. You're good at passing. Do that. Stop going 4 for 16 in games, you bum ass nigga. But I mean, listen, if they don't get that nigga qualifying offer and he just walks, nigga, I would be running down the streets of Uptown Charlotte, doing the choreography from motherfucking Mary Poppins, my nigga, dancing in the rain with an umbrella and shit. I want that nigga gone yesterday.
Good.
Niggas dirt.
Talk that dirt shit.
Dirt. Anyways, Fee, you're a Blazers fan. Y'all didn't do anything yesterday. How are you feeling about the next NBA season? I know I think that is an insult. I'm just saying. They didn't do anything.
Niggas, man. Hey, look, I like Dame is my favorite player in the league right now. Like, I've been rocking with him since day one. Please trade my dog, bro. Just get that nigga out of there, man. I don't even want it for him. Send him to Miami. Like, just send him somewhere, man. Because, like I was saying before we started, we're not gonna win shit with Dame and CJ. We're gonna keep going to the playoffs. Then we're gonna not be able to rebuild unless we catch a fucking sleeper in the back half of the draft. We ain't had no first round pick because we got fucking bum ass Norman Powell. Well, he ain't really a bum, but he's not worth a first round pick. Like, I don't know. I was hoping we was gonna make the trade for Karl Anthony Towns or something sexy like that. Nah, we ain't do nothing, bro. We ain't get this nigga no help. No help.
I mean, maybe they're waiting to see what happens with. Well, number one, they gotta wait for Dame to actually request the trade. But y'all see how the Sixers are trying to take their Mercedes-Benz that caught on fire in front of everybody and put a price tag on it like it's brand new. Y'all see this
bro, they are
Gerald
trying
Moore?
to rip pockets.
Yeah, the Raptors they're actually smart for not taking that deal. They wanted, I think it was OG,
Lowry, Van
Anunoby, Van Fleet. I think Lowry a free agent.
Well, no, they was trying to get him in the signing trade, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be a sign and trade.
And then a couple of picks. And I'm like, bro, we just seen that nigga.
We saw the car on fire in the middle of the street. Everybody saw it.
Our last memory of this shit was this man shooting 30% from the free throw line.
This
Not the
nigga
field,
passed
the
up
free
and
throw line.
was under the rim, was wide open, had Trae Young coming at him, and the nigga passed out of a layup or a dunk. We saw the engine catch on fire. We don't need to look at the Carfax, nigga. We know the engine fucked up. You it was in the middle of the street. You got it towed straight home. You ain't even take it to the shop. Nothing. Now you on Craigslist. Like, yeah, man. Nah, that was a flat tire, man. It's still a Benz. It still work. No, nigga. No.
bro. The right coach is going to be able to get the most out of Ben Simmons, bro, and his potential.
Mm-mm.
The only place that he could really play effectively to his potential is with Clay and Steph. Like that's it. That is it. Joe Cole says maybe Sam Presti could trade off.
Come on, man.
Fuck the niggas doing with all the picks, bro. They got more picks than they got roster spots over the next few years.
Oh, bro, yeah. OKC is just shooting for the stars, bro.
And then you got SG. Like I didn't even realize this because I don't watch OKC games. SGA was over there, averaged 24, 6 and 5 on 50, 40, 80 shooting splits.
That boy shot is nice.
That nigga's nice.
He's
nice.
They was just trying to get Cade Cunningham, though. That's all. They said, hey, we got this nice nigga. How about take him in this number 6 and give us Cade Cunningham?
What he can do. Like that shit is I if I was a GM, I'd be calling right now, like, hey, bro, what you want for him?
Nah, they gonna tax for him.
Nah, they said they wanted like a Ben Simmons type deal too.
Yeah. They was
only trading that to get, like I said, trade up to get Cade Cunningham, and once they wasn't gonna get him, hey, bro, hey, give us the Ben Simmons deal.
Hey, another great perimeter player who was drafted by old Cheese Eyes and traded away.
Who? Oh, SGA.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Miles Bridges came from it, but I mean, if you're gonna ask, would you rather have Miles or SGA?
Oh yeah, we definitely taking SGA.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
well, yes, but I mean, this has been my argument with like Steve and these niggas, bro. Like NBA teams don't take the time to develop like young talent no more. Like, bro, if you don't show what you really got, or if you got that shit within like a year, maybe even they may grant you with a two years, they getting you up out of there, and that shit's crazy. Like I'm not a D-Lo fan because hey, I hate Ohio State, but it sucks what they did to that nigga. Like I get it, you have to move him because you know he's a nuisance in the locker room, whatever. But the Lakers wouldn't even be in the position that they in realistically, or they could have more firepower if they would have kept that nigga.
Let's take it a step further. They chose to keep Kyle Kuzma over D'Lo, over Josh Hart, Larry Nance, Brandon Ingram, and fucking Julius Randle.
Julius Randle, yeah.
Lonzo.
Like, and now they're scrambling to find players who could fit those roles that they vacated.
Yeah,
it makes no sense.
That's what I always tell people. Like when you're looking at people who put up phenomenal numbers on bad teams, it's fool's gold. Like Kevin Love was, I mean, and granted he had to take a step back when he went to play with the Cavs. However, the numbers he was putting up, I remember Jamel and Michael was arguing about, was he a top 5 player in the league on their show? And I'm like, no, nigga, if you top 5, you would be elevating your team out the basement. You still in the basement and you putting up these numbers. That's not top 5 player material. Like
that's bad team.
Yeah, so Kyle Kuzma, he wasn't even putting up phenomenal stats. He was putting up okay stats on a bad team. Like,
it's just like niggas just looking at his potential, like, oh man, he can shoot.
Yeah, but
and I get it. You move all that shit if it means getting Anthony Davis. But
yes,
now that you're sitting here, this is a great segue. Now that we're sitting here where you have 4 people under contract for next season and you're paying them $127 million. If you include the $5 million you still owe to Luol fucking Deng. And the salary cap is $112 million.
Okay, let's talk about another Laker problem, because this franchise is just a steaming trash can of shit. So instead of making the sensible trade, they want the sexy trade. Buddy Hield is a much better fit for that team for that same trade package.
Yep.
Why doesn't that happen?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because the Lakers about flash.
I don't know
exactly.
why. Like, I don't know why they were so enamored. Like with LeBron and AD there, you have the flash that you need. Like you don't need to add another nigga who can't fucking consistently shoot threes and who needs the ball in his hand to play. Now maybe now
he needs the ball in his hand to be effective.
He needs the ball in his hands now. Yeah.
Hold on, before you go. I got a stat to point to that. He has the second worst 3-point shooting percentage of all time of players with 2,000 or more 3-point attempts.
So
what I can say, like on the a flip side, it can be potential if the Lakers get back into the defense they were playing when they won the title in the bubble. Like they were playing outstanding defense. If you play good defense, 3-point shooting is not going to be as crucial as it would. You just need people to make timely shots. And I'm sure they'll get some niggas who ring chasing to come take the vet minimum and come over there to be like some Mike Miller type niggas, like niggas on one leg who can still shoot. They'll probably find a couple of them niggas out there. But I would have traded Buddy Hield because it's a better fit. Oh no, that's what I was gonna say, AJ. I do think that since LeBron is getting older, having another competent person that can handle the ball in the second half of the season, I do think that'll benefit them going into the playoffs because Russ will run himself ragged and LeBron James won't have to. And Russ can carry that load down the stretch.
Yeah, but you brought up defense. Russ ain't a good defender. When's the last time?
I'm not saying he's a good defender. I'm just saying if they play that defense, like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, Russ ain't a good defender, and when's the last time LeBron was a good defender? So you need niggas that can shoot. You gonna need niggas that can go shoot and niggas that can play defense. And you ain't too many of them coming to take. Like they talking about Melo. Melo ain't playing no damn defense. He gonna shoot. No. But Melo ain't playing no damn defense, and that's another nigga who typically operates best with. Now, Melo's gotten better at playing off the ball in the past few years, but you got a lot of niggas that need a lot of shit, and they still keep acquiescing to AD wanting to play the 4 instead of making that nigga play the 5 so they can put out some of their best lineups.
Well, it's like he gonna spend more. He really has no choice now. He's gonna play more minutes at center this year.
You gonna have to.
Yeah, because he really.
Did they get rid of Drummond?
He was a vet minimum deal. I mean, if they bring him back, I mean, again, you talking about is Anthony Davis the second best shooter on the court if you run it out a starting lineup of Drummond, AD, well, not Caruso, but that starting lineup would be some nasty fucking work.
Ooh.
Russ, Caruso,
it'll
Ron, AD, and Drummond. That's nasty.
It's nasty, but it'll be effective.
That is nasty work.
Drummond, I'm sorry. He can't be in my starting 5.
That's nasty work.
Drummond is ass, man.
If he plays the role that they need him to do, grab some fucking boards and get your hands up around the basket.
But see, that's the thing. Russ is a great rebounder. Like, you don't need – like, Russ actually played better. Like, Russ rebounds went up when Clint Capella went out. Like, you can actually – like, the shit they were talking about, Bruce Brown playing like, small ball center – for the Nets and shit. Russ is actually pretty good at playing that role. So AD don't have to bang as much when he's playing at the 5. Like Russ can go grab you some rebounds and shit. It's just that spacing is going to be trash unless you get 2 knockdown shooters out there with them. Like 2 niggas you can't leave at all to collapse on the stars. And I don't know that any niggas out there doing that for $1.9 million a year.
hey, you'd be surprised at the niggas that'll chase a ring with that fucking team.
Who old and who can still shoot? Like
that's what I'm.
Danny Green,
I'd have to look it up.
Like probably
it's like
Danny Green, Wes Matthews. Like Wes Matthews, that's a nigga on one leg who can come in there and fucking shoot. Come on, bro. That nigga got one leg, bro. You can bring a Wes Matthews back in there. Maybe they can get Mike Miller to come down from coaching. I'm sure he's still knocked down. I seen him giving the kids some buckets. Come on,
man. Mike Miller back is in shambles.
His back is cooked.
His back was fucked up with the last time he was in the league, and that was almost 10 years ago. You know that nigga.
When he was in Miami, his shit was cruised, boy.
He was.
That man summoned just enough strength to hit a 3 every once in a while. Was back like.
Has your back ever been hurting so bad? Like when you take a step, you feel the pain shoot up your back, bro. That's how Mike Miller was out there. I know he had.
Come on,
that nigga Mike Miller needed a backiotomy, something serious.
Hey, bro, Danny Green's still out there, bro. So you bring in Danny Green, that's one. And they still got Caruso. Realistically, that's really all you need. Like I'm gonna just keep it a bean. Like,
That's all you need. That's all you need so AD or Bron get hurt.
I love the Russ move, bro. Like I'm not worried about the spacing. I would just pick and roll niggas to death because, like I said, you really don't need you need niggas that can shoot the three, but you don't need a 3-point shooting team in order to win a fucking title, bro. Like, and these niggas have showed you this before. Like,
you're right about that.
I love that shit, bro. Like, I don't know, like, and I hate saying that being a Celtics fan, but I love that fucking move. Like,
I would like the move more if AD wasn't made out of paper mache, because if that nigga goes out, they're done.
Because I was just about to say,
I don't think so with Russ.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem that we haven't discussed yet. The problem. Okay, so let's talk about the bubble first. It was the great equalizer because it was a controlled environment, and it was basically tournament ball where basically the most talented team could go do their thing without the external factors coming into play. Now with the full length of the NBA season, Bron is going to take his pitch camp. He's going to take his time off. AD going to have spurts where he's just hurt. Like, that's just a fact. Like, that's what it is. But then around April, around late March, in April, they're going to all try to get on the same page and make this run. And it's the same thing that happened in these previous playoffs is going to happen again. You can't manufacture team chemistry on the fly. So basically what I'm saying is they need role players who could hold that down while they, do this other stuff. And they don't have that. Instead they go in for these big stars who, And
the other thing of you brought up the bubble, AD shot 52% on long twos in the bubble. That's almost 20% better than his career average on long twos. He ain't did that. He ain't did that since. He never did that before. It was an absolute anomaly for a lot of things and a lot of people, but none more than AD. And so the shooting that you might expect to get from him is oh yeah, when they won the title, man, he was shooting the shit out the ball. They ain't really been seen since. So Russ is getting older.
So a year.
My thing, I'm not worried about them offensively.
But he never did it before, Joe.
LeBron is smart enough to, especially when playoff basketball comes down, to slow the pace of the game down. Their defense is what carried them to the title in the bubble, and if they go back to the finals, it'll be their defense again. Now, where they're going to get that defense from, I don't know, but Frank Vogel is going to have to find people to go and do the dirty work for them, which, I don't like the trade. They should have gathered up for Bradley Beal or Buddy Hield, and Bradley Beal. Bro, I don't know defense. Yeah, but he can score.
But he gives them the shooter that they need.
And he can create for others too.
But so can Russ.
But Russ can't shoot.
And Russ can't shoot free throws. Russ can't shoot free throws either.
That's another.
He can shoot free throws better than LeBron.
No, he can't. No, they about the same. They about 60% free throw shooters.
No, he can't.
Yes, Russ is a 60% free throw shooter. That's why in Houston in late games, Harden had the ball because Harden can make free throws. And in OKC, that's why PG had the ball because both them niggas is 80% free throw shooters. Russ and LeBron shoot 60-something% from the line, bro.
Russ, 2 of the last 3 years has shot 65% from free throw.
Okay.
He had a
resurgence. I'm looking at the wrong year. My bad. This shit had 75% highlighted. All right, I'm looking at
he used to be a decent free throw shooter, and I don't know what happened to him.
And free throw touch is usually a good sign of your ability to shoot. And
that nigga be all right.
As his free throw shooting has gone down, his 3-point shooting has gotten much, much worse. And that's going to be a problem for the end. If he's gassed by the time to play out, because he's going to be going 100% like the regular season. Say what you want about Russ.
Russ has he ever been gassed ever?
He's older now, is what I'm saying, Joe. I'm not saying
Father Time catching up to him. Yeah,
he's high impact guards. Russ is an anomaly in that he ain't hit a wall. He ain't hit that 30 wall yet, and that's because he's probably a better physical specimen than a lot of them dudes. But Father Time is eventually gonna catch up to him.
Hey, look, and that nigga just came and grabbed Chris Paul like this, hey. Come and see me.
And that's the thing you love about Russ is the same thing that if he was willing to slow it down, he probably could. if Russ would have slowed it down when he got to like 28, 29, he'd probably still be playing at a higher level in his jump, because like the thing about his jumper is like his legs probably ain't really, because like as the season goes on, he gets worse shooting each season.
Hey,
No, for real.
Like he used to do that nigga K Love, bro. Hey, Russell probably has some rolling 60 niggas rob this nigga Brown. He
1,000%.
Hey, who was? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Like imagine someone telling Russ what Bron said, and Russ give him that. Nigga, what?
Man, this nigga tripping.
This nigga's tripping.
But
That's
hey,
what
I
I'm
mean,
bro.
I
Y'all
would
gotta
ask,
stop
who was
playing with
that?
Russ, bro.
Who was
love
that?
Russ.
Who Bron brought? So Bron bought like track suits or something for everybody, and he left out one person. And then I think it was IT. Yeah, it was Isaiah Thomas. And he was like, yeah, man, you go buy all these for everybody to leave me out. So yeah, that's the type of passive aggressive Bron stuff that he would do. Like he would do stuff like that.
I think Russ would wear that. You know, he loved his little fancy outfits before the
Yeah,
game.
he loves
That nigga say some dumb shit like that.
Right.
Look, I'm not hating on Russ. I love Russ. I love his game. I love the fact that he is intense 100% of the time. But it's a bad fit unless them niggas get some not. Like, if this was the only deal they got, go ahead, make it. But if you could have got Buddy Hield for the exact same thing, I don't know why you don't go get Buddy Hield. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, bro. They needed a ball handler.
Now
Russ
I
could have set
will
up
say,
Brown with some of Vince Staples people.
I will say, if All-Star game Russell Westbrook would show up to the playoffs, because like in the All-Star game, that nigga Russ be fucking cooking. Like every single year in the All-Star game, he's like one of the best people like that's playing in the fucking All-Star game. Like I'm always remembering this nigga like, damn, this nigga's a dog. Like why you don't play like this all the time? So if that nigga could tap into that, now he don't shoot like that. When he's in the All-Star game,
okay. You said play like that.
Nah,
Okay,
yeah,
you meant shoot. Okay.
No, he be fucking Dame Lillard, Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook, LeBron James in the All-Star game. Like if he could shoot like that in the playoffs.
Russ in the All-Star game in his 9 career appearances is 51% from the field, 34% from three. His career 3-point percentage is 31%, and his career shooting percentage is 44%.
No worries, y'all rattling off numbers again to me. But you realize the All-Star game, they don't play defense, right? Like until like
no, but I was bringing up.
There's a reason he shoots that well because they don't play defense.
And guess what? They not gonna play no defense on that nigga in the NBA because they don't think he can shoot. You seen that? You seen that? Nigga, how Lakers was guarding that nigga. You seen that shit?
LeBron was 10 feet over that nigga.
I've seen those Photoshop.
That nigga Brown was
Photoshop. Joseph
Brown was boxing this nigga out like it was a free throw. This nigga Russ is at the fucking elbow. Brown look like he getting a rebound for a free throw attempt, bro.
Oh man, y'all crazy. Hey man, I don't know. I love that fit, man. That shit they gonna wreak havoc on niggas, bro.
It's gonna be must see TV for all the wrong reasons. And in fact, if Fast Break is gonna be like to Fee's point, if they play defense, they'll be able to play in transition more. It's the half court that's gonna be a problem because if you got Bron and Russ in transition, there's gonna be a lot of oops. There's gonna be a lot of speed. If them niggas played in Denver. Be a fucking Reynolds rap because it just be a track meet every single night. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like the fit and the fact that you paying four niggas in the ghost to somebody else $127 million, and before you even have touched motherfucking free agency, and then everybody hype about that Matt McClung dude, and I'm like, man, that
no,
like, come on, bro.
Man, McClung his ass. Give it up.
They like, yeah, man. They gonna make him and Caruso slap box in the locker room for the white boy spot. I'm like, man, y'all get the fuck out of here. Like, Mac McClung is not that dude. Like, y'all saw a 6 foot tall white dude do some fancy dunks, and y'all suddenly thought this nigga was the second coming or something. There's a reason this nigga didn't make it at Georgetown and had to go to Texas Tech, and now he undrafted free agent. Yeah, no, Luol Deng is definitely Ski Mask Hall of Fame.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
He ain't Bobby Bonilla.
Oh no! Hey, did you know there's niggas in baseball who got better Bobby Bonilla deals than Bobby Bonilla? I was reading the list like when the Bobby Bonilla Day shit came, and there was like 10 or 11 more players who was in the ski mask. They on the walk.
Ken Griffey one of them niggas.
Yeah, Ken Griffey was like getting some like outrageous shit from the Reds. It was like a whole bunch of niggas. I was like, wow, I thought it was
Well,
only
the thing with Bobby
Bonilla.
Bonilla was they only owed him like
like $5 million.
yeah, and they finessed that into 25. Like that's part of the reason why the Bobby Bonilla shit is amazing is because they was like, well, all right, we'll just give you $25 million in 10 years over 25 years, and he was like, all right, cool.
All right, shit. I ain't gonna turn that down.
Like, but for Luol Deng to still be counting $5 million against your cap.
Hey, bro,
Yeah, that's nasty,
I done had
Jim-
hella
Jim
Laker
Buss-
fans
Jim
try
Buss
to
is a
tell me
war
that they
criminal
had
for that
fucking cap space,
contract.
bro.
Nah,
Jim Buss
nah.
is a war criminal for that contract. Like he should not be allowed anywhere in the Staples Center for giving Luol
Hey.
Deng that much fucking money, bro.
Hey, as the new kids say, the Lakers have no cap.
No cap.
This nigga.
There you go.
Okay.
Hey, now you know who else got paid? What was that fucking white dude that came from Cleveland when they lost to Golden State the first time? The center, Mozgov. Mozgov got some money
Oh, yeah.
with the Luol
Yeah.
Deng. He got like a 2-year, $20 million deal or something.
They signed him
outrageous,
they signed Mozgov and fucking Luol Deng that same year. They both got I think like four-year
Mhm.
deals actually. And that's what I was
Yeah.
once again trying to tell this nigga Steve and these niggas, but you can only tell these niggas so much because you can't argue facts with these niggas. But anyway, but yeah, like they signed them niggas at like the same fucking time, bro.
That was that 2016 year where they ain't do the caps moving, which the league suggested, and then Bron and basically Chris Paul said no, we want the huge bump right then, which then allowed Golden State to get KD and for everyone to complain about Bron having to go up against super teams. He was kind of the architect of his own misery. But nah, Execs was wild because that's that same year that Nick Batum bum ass got that 5-year, $126 million.
Hey,
Dog, that blew my
Yeah.
mind.
Didn't Chandler Parsons get a bag too out of
Bro,
that?
Chandler Parsons?
Otto Porter
Yes.
was part of that shit too, bro. He
Yeah,
got
that Otto Porter contract was fucking disgusting.
bro. They was just, NBA was just giving niggas money. bro.
Every front office executive that was giving out contracts to these bums was war criminals, dog.
Shit
There's no way
wild,
you
bro.
can make the team.
Hey, I
averaging
need
12
them niggas agents, bro. Dead ass.
Like 5 years, 126.
Hey, bro.
Like when KD got that contract, it was the largest in sports history.
Dog, imagine being the best quarterback in the NFL getting $20 million a year. You turn on your TV and you see Chandler Parsons get $20 million a year.
Chandler Parsons, dog. That man ain't played in 5 years. Is he still in the league?
I don't think so.
I don't know. Hold on, didn't Gallinari get paid too, bro? Gallinari was hooping kind of last season though, kind of.
Yeah. Like I think Gallinari was averaged like close to 20 a game last season or the year before last, something like that.
Damn, Otto Porter play for the Magic right now. Damn, they need to get rid of that nigga.
Oh, no, that nigga Otto Porter been stealing his whole career, man.
That
He
nigga.
been getting
Wizards
15
was-
plus deals for no
The Wizards
reason.
was dumb as fuck for that because you had Kelly Oubre. You didn't have to pay that man. Like someone else was willing to give him that much money. He was a restricted free agent, and the Wizards was like, "No, we'll match it, even though we have a nigga that's better than you on the roster and can do all the shit that you do better than you. We'll pay you that much money."
The Wizards is like the fucking East Coast fucking Portland Trailblazers. Like these niggas do the exact same shit that Portland be doing. Like
But worse, because they ain't won 50 games in 40 years.
Bradley Bill need to get
Nasty.
the fuck out of there.
Hey, listen,
Perfect
man.
segue. I want to talk about that.
Before you go there, Bradley Bill is the architect. He don't want to leave. I can't care more about your career than you do.
him and Dame Dash, not Dame Dash, fucking Dame Dollar, bro.
Shit.
I mean, Dame Dash was also the architect of his own misery, but still.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So here's why I see with that Tristan Thompson trade today. Excuse me. Well, even though he just got shipped out, so
Yeah,
but still,
going to Sack
but still.
Town, bro.
yeah, he going to Sacktown, yeah, but he was already in Sacktown. But
Come on, man.
sorry, but he was but but all right. So they're sitting on Clint Capella, John Collins. They're sitting on DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish.
Mm-hmm.
Two of those, and maybe a pick or two. I would say one pick. That would look mighty enticing to Washington, who probably wants to make another stupid move because that's all they know. So
well, yeah.
So in exchange for Bradley Beal, you still keep Kayvon Herter. We call him Kayvon now. You still have, of course, Trae Young, and then you just picked up Sharif and Jalen Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's pretty nice.
And like I said, and like you were saying, I think the Wizards would be okay with that because they get Cam Reddish. Like I wouldn't be giving up on Cam Reddish this early, but
I wouldn't give up Cam, but I think they would even bite on DeAndre Hunter if they wanted to go that direction. I would keep Cam Reddish, but I think they would bite at DeAndre Hunter too. Maybe if you went John Collins, DeAndre Hunter in a pick, I think they would bite at that.
Yeah, I think they would bite at that.
Otto Porter is getting $29 million a year, which is nasty work. That's mad. 30 mil?
Why?
That is Steph.
Because it's Otto Porter. That's why.
Ernie Grunfeld is a war criminal. That man is a fucking war criminal.
Agents,
but
man.
If that's all it took to get Bradley Beal, whoever's running the Wizards should be fired.
That's exactly why it'll happen.
Exactly.
Like, whoever is running them should be fired on the spot. If that's all it takes to get Bradley Beal.
I mean, he's older realistically, and
I think he's like 28 or 29.
Yeah, like so he's going into his 30s. I mean, like, bro, like,
Hey, listen, man. I got told motherfucking Devontae Graham ain't old, and that nigga finna be 27.
But Devontae Graham is heading into his prime, if not there already. So I mean,
that's a bit nasty prime.
Hey man,
extremely nasty.
Hey, I'd rather trade for somebody that's 27 than fucking 29.
Yeah, Bradley Beal just turned 28 like a month ago.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm still taking that deal, bro. Because I get two young niggas in a pick. I'm taking that.
Man, the way Bradley Beal plays, he's got another 5 years of being good in him.
Yeah.
I get you that, but Bradley Beal be disappearing, bro. So it's like,
no, he's definitely an empty stats guy. But if you get him on a team where they have all the shit around him,
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. That's why if I'm Atlanta, I'm at least offering it to see, if they bite. And if I'm the Wizards, you clearly rebuilding because you fucking blowing that shit up already, or you at least trying to make cap space, bro. Get you two young niggas that. Bro, you
don't know. I'll probably send that nigga. I'm not sending that nigga in the same conference. I'm sending that nigga to Golden State. Yeah, I'm sending that nigga to Golden State. Give me Wiseman. Give me fucking. I'll take Wiggins back contract. Maybe
Wiseman,
Jordan
Wiggins,
Poole.
and that Kuminga.
That's a win.
And that Kuminga nigga.
I don't know if
Kuminga dude is supposed to be.
But I don't know if they gonna throw him in there too. Like that might be a little much. I mean, if I'm the Wizards, I take that. Yes. I just don't know.
I think Golden State. I think Golden State willing to do it. I think they'd be willing to do it.
Yeah, because I think they want to keep because Steph and Clay is still in that. Well, just because they shooters, their prime is going to last longer than a lot more people. So I don't know. I think I would do it because then that'll open up the floor more for Steph Curry and for Draymond weak ass, like he'll actually be able to fucking do something. Draymond is weak as fuck, bro.
like dog, like I would just go and start like Eric Pascal next year and just bring and just have Dre like on the bench, just saying like, hey, check that nigga, like, because that's all he's good for now these days.
That's like really what he's good for now is like tell Wiseman and the young niggas who to check, like right. Give them niggas an earpiece so Draymond, hey. You need to slide to your left and two dribbles.
Come on, man.
Because no, Draymond is a defensive genius. But as I said, when everybody was like, especially B-Will, something B-Will was wrong about. When I told him, you get rid of Draymond a year too early or a year too late, because when he loses a step, he is going to be Khalid El-Amin with anger management issues. And that's exactly who the fuck that nigga has become. That nigga is a liability. That nigga is a big ass point guard dribbling the ball who can't fly around on defense no more.
No, I love the picture of like him with the backpack on, like shooting the three.
That nigga can't shoot.
Hey, come on, bro. Joe Cole says Draymond has become Jason Maxey.
Nigga, Robert
Come
Tractor
on, man.
Trailer, bro.
Oh, come
on,
on, man.
man.
RIP, man.
R.I.P.
RIP, man.
God bless the dead.
Hey man, whatever happened to Jason Maxill?
I don't know that he was a
wonder if
wild nigga. So
I wonder if he well known enough for someone to get a bar off like Cole got with the Ron Mercer bar. That's still one of the most disrespectful bars ever. Because that nigga Ron Mercer was just sitting at home minding his business. How do you think he felt when someone told him, "Hey, bro, some nigga that just signed to Jada mentioned you in his rap song," and he go listening, "Yeah, boy, please let my problems disappear like Ron Mercer."
Ron Mercer.
Hey, when he said that, I was like, damn, what happened to that nigga Ron Mercer?
I was like,
Two of my boys.
like he just vanished.
Hey, bro,
He
that's
like
how
no
you
gradual
know
exit
that
or
shit
nothing.
hard, bro. Like,
like that's what makes the bar so great. It's because like, damn, that nigga did this.
Hey, bro.
But Cole had to do that. Like, how you think Ron Mercer felt?
Hey, bro, he opened up, bro. Hey, anybody can catch a stray at any moment, bro. Fuck that.
No, anyone can, but I'd be mad as fuck if I'm like, oh damn, somebody mentioned. Dang,
Ron Mercer ain't gonna run down on that nigga.
Well, no, it's been like 12 years since that mixtape dropped. Of course,
Hey,
still fucked up.
nah.
Still completely fucked up. All right, we off the NBA. We got anything else to discuss in that realm?
Nah,
I think that covers it.
Did y'all see the Aaron Rodgers press conference?
Oh man,
Nah. What happened?
Oh,
niggas was dropping bars, bro.
Nah,
Dropping bars.
He needed that nigga Funk Flex back there, bro. He was going hard. He was going hard on niggas.
Funk Flex when it took him 22 minutes to play Otis.
He needed that nigga.
Hey, that nigga pissed me off so much. Like, nigga, play the track.
We serious, New York. We so digital.
I hate that nigga Flex Hogan, bro.
Hey, nah, bro. I need a freestyle little Flex just to hear that nigga ad libbing like he was doing during that My Song one. Elbow is a snitch.
Dog, I don't want that nigga to get touched because I ain't
Buying him dinner.
Bro. Flex, bro, you gotta fucking chill, bro.
He lied.
He lied.
Nigga, Flex stay lying, nigga. I'm cool.
This is home.
This is
That's one of the greatest screenshots of all time. Oh shit. Oh my god. But yeah, man, Aaron Rodgers had bars for that front office.
Yeah, I didn't hear it. So what'd he say?
He basically, or if you want to take it,
Like basically that the Packers front office have been mismanaging the team. They got rid of Charles. They got rid of Charles Woodson too early and he went to Oakland and made a Pro Bowl. Like he was just basically saying like these guys could have helped in the locker room, like help mentor the young guys. Like it was a whole bunch of other shit too. Like he was,
the main thing he said was he was like, they're coming here to play with me.
Yeah, he said Green Bay isn't a vacation destination. So if you want to get free agents here, use me. And I haven't had any input on any free agents.
Yeah, and he
was letting it rip. Yeah.
And he was saying, like, I'm not saying I have to make the decision, but I'd like to be consulted. Like, I would like to at least be part of the conversation. And someone was bringing it up. It was like, there was like when in 2005 when Aaron Rodgers was drafted, Brian Gutekunst was a scout. In 2008, when Aaron Rodgers became a starter, Brian Gutekunst was a scout. In 2011, when they won a Super Bowl, Brian Gutekunst was a scout. So why is Brian Gutekunst up here making decisions over Aaron Rodgers? And Aaron Rodgers has basically been the franchise for the last 16 years or 13 years since he became a starter.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
And he's right. Niggas are coming there to play with him.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt him like I felt where he was coming from. He should have input, but the decisions you were making, the Packers, like although they botched many drafts and no, they don't sign many big free agents. I'm not trading for Randall Cobb, dog. When you would have came to my office with that shit, I'm sending you and fucking Randall Cobb the fuck home, bro. I would have sent Aaron Rodgers to Denver. Like, you don't want to play here? That's cool. We'll just start this rebuild now. We see what we got in Jordan Love. Because that's the thing. The Packers are about to have to pay Jordan Love. Like, they're going to have to decide if they want to pick up the 5th-year option on him when this contract runs out. And you don't even know what you have in this nigga. I would have.
Oh, they know what they have.
Yeah, they know what they have.
Man, you ain't. I mean,
Don't they still got 2 years on that nigga shit though before the option?
But for next year, after 2022, they're gonna. Then his 5th-year option is gonna come into play.
I thought it was a year after that.
Maybe it did, but he still ain't
have
had
2 years
time.
after this year. But he's still, to Fee's point, he needs to be playing now. So because you might need 2 or 3 years to determine is he gonna be good before. Because if it's just 2, then you gotta. If he comes out next year after Aaron Rodgers leaves and lights it up, now you have 2 years to put a team around him where you can win while he's still 40. You're shortening your window on him. Whereas if they would just peel the Band-Aid off now, but to me that says like is from what I've been told or what the reports have said about how Gutekunst views himself, for him to be like, yeah, Aaron, we need you back. That tells you everything you need to know about Jordan. He ain't it.
Well, I when he was doing the 707 at the beginning of camp, or I guess maybe volunteer, whatever they was doing, interception, incomplete pass. Yeah, that nigga was stinking it up. So
and then like another thing Aaron said, he was like, I'm coming off an MVP season. Y'all didn't say a word about like coming to me about my contract and extension that would have helped us out with the cap. He was like, they waited until after I stopped talking to them. Like after I went to them and said, hey, use me as a recruiter. Let me be in on some of these decisions. And he's like, then when he stopped talking to them, that's when they came and said, well, hey, we'll give you more money. He's like, I don't care about money. Like, it's about respect at this point. And he was saying like, part of it is the way that those dudes left, like not necessarily that they should have been brought back. And he was saying some of those dudes like Clay Matthews and Jordy Nelson, like they were willing to come back for a lower number, but they didn't even have the chance to. So like I can feel him. I can feel him and understand why he probably feels that way, because it's like, yeah, Charles Woodson was still good when y'all let him go, and if he was willing to come back for a lower number, why not allow it?
He a Packers fan. That's my dog. My dog Spears. We were stationed together in Montana, and he DJs on Twitch like early during the day. Like, and he's still active duty too. But when he has time, he DJs. He be having some fire fucking mixes. So go check him out. That's his Twitch name right there.
But Aaron Rodgers was barring them niggas up and did it respectfully too. Like he wasn't like coming out of his composure, super duper calm with it. Didn't raise his voice any. He was just giving, like, he started off rattling off names and like facts and dates and times and shit. He says, I've been a Packers fan for 28 years and the Packers been doing some shady shit for years. I mean,
the Packers are blessed to have had Brett Favre and then followed it up with Aaron Rodgers for all these years. And it's a shame that they only have what they got.
They got 2 between them.
2 Super Bowls, but what they got 4 Super Bowl appearances through that time.
4.
Yeah. They should have been in the Super Bowl way more. Like that shit. Did y'all hear about? There's been a rumor going around with Tom Brady about teams that passed over him last year when he was in the free agent process. Well, there's a rumor that the Miami Dolphins passed up on Brady and they chose Ryan Fitzpatrick over him instead of going to get Tom Brady for a year or 2.
Nah, I didn't hear about that one. Joe says, but why is it always an issue with Green Bay? How's management changing? It's still the same. Probably because they ain't got no own. Honestly.
That's the coach. That's probably just the culture.
Yeah, but is that who Brady was talking about when he was on the Shop?
On the Shop, yeah, they say it's speculation that it was Miami
because someone said it was the Raiders. He was talking about Derek Carr. And he was like, "You sticking with that motherfucker over me?"
I think he came out and said he wasn't talking about Derek Carr, and they said he wanted to be on the East Coast. So they were speculating that it was Miami, which
that makes sense.
If that was the case, you really chose this nigga Ryan Fitzpatrick over Tom Brady, bro. Like Miami has. Joe, no, don't do that. I know you're a scorned Patriots fan, but don't do that, bro. don't do that, man. Like Miami is another team that has a good roster. Like their defense was fucking phenomenal. Like all they needed was a competent quarterback. I would have fired the coach last year unless it was the GM's fault that
It's a GM's
these
fault.
niggas was fucking cooking and they decided to put fucking 2 in, bro.
Yeah, because think about it. Same division, coached by Brian Flores, a disciple of Belichick.
Mhm.
That's such a Tom Brady move. So the fact that he stayed in Staten with the Tampa Bay, like just like an old white man, he wanted to finish up his career and have his retirement in Florida. So he was looking at a Florida team. So it makes sense that it would be the Miami Dolphins. Like, so yeah, I get that. And for them not to go for Tom Brady, like keep Tua on the shelf for a year or two, because I mean Tua like just came back from an injury anyway. Keep Tua on the shelf for a year or two. Pick up Tom Brady, super talented roster. They just need a quarterback. Why don't you do that?
Ryan is saying Miami thought they were another year or two away and didn't want to spend the cap space.
Well, I mean,
that's
Tom Brady
reasonable.
is known to take smaller deals, and how much was they paying Fitzmagic compared to what Brady was making in Tampa Bay? Because I'm sure probably the numbers aren't probably too far off. Well, it could be because Fitz probably getting 10 or 11 million and Brady getting 20. But I mean, it's still worth to have the conversation, like a serious conversation.
Who better to mentor your young quarterback than literally the greatest quarterback of all time?
That nigga don't be mentoring niggas. Fuck
He
Tom
don't
Brady.
mentor.
I mean, that's a selling point.
It's a selling point,
Pierre
but
says,
you
I
know he
hope
don't do that.
Father Time show up this year for Brady. Man, listen, Father Time ain't caught him or LeBron completely. Them two niggas, Brady, whenever Father Time come to sack Brady, that goddamn pocket presence, that little bullshit shimmy he do to get the pressure off of him, that shit seemed to be working.
Bro, that nigga's so fucking elusive to be a fucking statue, bro.
Like he just
And here's what's so frustrating about him, because like the last 3 or 4 seasons, he's actually been asked for like the majority of the regular season, but he gets to the playoffs and he has that one play that he just switches it on. Like he's still like he's very conditioned. He's still in good shape. And also he's just a really smart player. So he still has things to like do the right thing at the right moment. Like, even though he's ass, and it's so frustrating because, like, if you look back at last year's Tampa Bay season, like during the regular season, I was like, oh, they ain't doing nothing with this old ass nigga. Like, he sucks now. But of course, they get to the playoffs, get to the Super Bowl. It doesn't matter because he does just enough to keep your team in the game. And that's what a lot of quarterbacks don't do. They give the ball up, but he does just enough to keep you in the game and to make you win.
Fuck
Oh,
that nigga.
Joe, why you over there looking like that? Like he ain't get y'all 6 damn Super Bowls.
Fuck that nigga.
And that's just show you, like, and Jameis Winston puts up numbers, but that nigga turned the ball over. I think the previous year, I know he had 30 interceptions for sure, but he also has a lot of fumbles because he holds the ball too fucking long.
That is the
He's trying to
greatest
make
season of
plays.
all time.
That nigga had 5,000 yards,
5,000
30
yards.
TDs, and 30 picks.
And I'm sure I think he had at least 5 fumbles, but I'm pretty sure he had more lost fumbles too, because that nigga he be in the pocket like bro. Why?
But
are you
he
passing
got
the ball,
LASIK now, so I feel like he gonna cook in New Orleans as long as they don't try to
They said
bullshit
he
him,
might
man.
not even win the
Taysom,
starting
they
job.
said Taysom Hill.
But that's what I'm saying. They go start. I was just about to say they gonna start that crack of him.
He had 30 picks and 12 fumbles. 5 of them lost. So,
God damn.
Yeah,
5,000 yards, 33 touchdowns, 30 interceptions, and 5 lost fumbles.
I really hope he start, bro. If he start, bro, I'm taking.
Hey! If Sean Payton starts the Swiss Army knife 32-year-old Taysom Hill over Jameis Winston, that is going to be a travesty and a damn near war cry. That nigga Taysom Hill can't get the fucking ball downfield.
like if I'm Michael Thomas, bro, I'm like, nah. Y'all, if Taysom Hill start, y'all niggas got to trade me, bro. I'm out of here.
Well, I
But
mean,
Michael
he
Thomas
already
only
gone,
catches
the
slants
first-
anyway, so he'll
He
be
gone
perfect.
like the first 6 weeks, I think, right?
Who, Michael
Yeah.
Thomas?
Yeah, he had surgery.
Yeah, he had half.
So he probably did that shit on purpose, bro. He said, "I'm not even toughing through that shit. Yeah, this nigga taking first team snaps. Oh no,
Hey.
bro. I'm
Hey,
it
he
ain't
had
no
that old
fucking
Shaq
way.
line. I got hurt on company time. I'm healing on company time.
Exactly.
Ryan said they're gonna sit Jameis for melaninless Joe Webb. Shouts to Birmingham.
Yeah, shout out to Joe Webb. But nah, it's still wild how Taysom Hill is 43 and people are just so convinced that he's so good.
It's the Jeff Green shit.
Yo, I didn't even know that nigga was that fucking old till I was playing Madden. I went to go look at him in free agency. I'm like, oh, I need a little athletic quarterback. I think we was in year 2, and that nigga was like 31, 32. I'm like, yo, why is this nigga getting starting quarterback reps, bro? Like,
he was starting at BYU at 26 years old.
Like, bro, was he in the military or something? Like, did he?
No, he just got hurt like 5 times over the span of his career, and he kept getting medical red shirts.
Like, bro, how? It's the Jeff. Like, I told someone the other day, I'm like, yo, Andrew Bynum is younger than Jeff Green, but you would never know it by the way NBA people talk about him. Because NBA people love, like, yo, if Jeff Green could ever put it together, that nigga's 36. He done had every chance to put it together, dog. There ain't no more putting it together for this nigga. He's closer to 40 than he is to 30. Like, that's it. That what you see from him is what you got. And Taysom Hill is the same. That nigga 30, 31, 32, he my age. Ain't nobody asking me if I can go put it together.
Hey. He's 32 years old and about to be the
job don't even talk
about
about me like
bro.
I have potential anymore. Like, I used to always
put some respect on that white man name, bro.
Now everybody's like, oh yeah, you doing what you're supposed to do now. Shout outs to Ray Nagin. That is the funniest episode.
Shout out to Ray Nagin.
Our old podcast. Don't call it a podcast. You'll have to go listen to that episode. Just find it. Shout out to Ray Nagin.
Then Ron's boy Maga Wentz got hurt.
Did y'all say Maga Wentz?
Maga Wentz.
Yeah, that's what Ron called him on Twitter, bro. He called that man Maga Wentz, bro.
Look here,
right, I'm not privy to that. What the fuck make this nigga Maga Wentz, bro? I know Drew Brees is Maga Brees, but
Carson Wentz is big Maga. Like he,
is he?
He hurt his foot because. He hurt his foot because January 6th he was at the Capitol, so he never got that healed. Seriously, I told people Carson Wentz probably will never play a full season for the Colts, and if he does, he's going to finally show how ass he is because he doesn't have Doug Peterson covering him up. He might. I mean, they say it's not season ending, but he might not even play this season, and if he does, it might be like late in the season. Training camp just started. So I'm glad that they got rid of this bum. Like Carson Wentz is terrible. Like he's horrible.
Ronnie is a former Philadelphia Eagles fan. For those of you who are wondering,
former, damn, you got him up through.
Well, I don't really like watch the NFL anymore because for other reasons, same reasons as AJ basically. But no, I still support the Eagles. Shout out to Jalen Hurts. I'm hearing good things from Count. But yeah, as far as like watching the NFL, I really don't, give much energy to the NFL anymore.
Yeah, there's an episode where after the NFL draft where Ronnie has Jalen Hurts as the GOAT or some shit on his name. Man was just out here volunteering.
He's gonna surprise people this year, man. He's gonna surprise people this year.
I don't know y'all can't watch the NFL, bro, but y'all should call politics as usual, bro. Y'all don't fuck with Jay, bro. Jay bringing the NFL back.
See, don't get me started on that.
We named the show before Jay started soft shooting.
Hey, do y'all want
with white billionaires?
Hey, for the last thing, do y'all want to talk about that fucking hating ass quote I posted the other day by that nigga Jay-Z?
Oh,
hey, before we do, D just sent me this tweet. It said, Jay-Z, I was planning on dropping a new song on July 24th. Nas, that's what's up. I was planning on dropping something August 6th. Jay, that's what I said. I was planning on dropping something August 6th.
Man, what was this?
I hate this nigga Jay, bro.
You got the tweet pulled up?
Yeah. All right, so this was in an interview. This nigga Nas, I don't know who's interviewing with, but he was like, we were kicking it, and he told me
by the way?
The interview. There's no date on it. I just seen it on in one of these battle rap groups. I mean, a nigga Nas said we were kicking it, and he told me that he's better than Biggie now. He is referring to Jay-Z. Nas shared with Felon. I looked at him like he was crazy. Then he started telling me Memphis Bleak was a fan and that I shouldn't go at him. He predicted that Beanie Siegel would never sell more than 600,000 copies. He said that Sauce Money was to him what Nature was to me. Then he really got crazy. He said that Tupac and DMX are not lyricists. They just had the hungry, starving street niggas copping their shit, but me and him had all the money nigga buying ours. I told him that I disagreed with him and that Tupac was the greatest ever, period, and that DMX really brought the street shit back into the game. And that end quote after that. Just
So one, Lee's gonna disagree with me on this, but as far as the lyricist part of it goes, Tupac's more of a lyricist than people give him credit for, but like he ain't in like the top like 60, he ain't in like the 70th percentile of lyricists. And DMX ain't really either. That doesn't take away from the quality of their music. I'm not saying their music ain't good, but he wasn't really wrong there. But other than that, that sounds exactly like some shit I would expect Jay-Z to say behind closed doors. Every word of it. Every fucking Jay-Z is a dirty Mac. He's hip hop's most successful dirty Mac.
Y'all need
he
to
dirty
get
Mac
man.
Every
bro, that's your favorite rapper. What are you talking about?
Nah, I done moved
Facts
on.
is facts though.
After today, my new favorite rapper is the Baby. Please don't cancel me though. You know.
Oh man, come on now.
We gonna stay right here though.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. No.
Jay-Z is a hating ass nigga though. Like, don't talk about my boy Bleak like that, especially a nigga who been holding you down for this fucking long, bro.
He ain't said no bad. He just said don't go. He just said
he-
go.
He shouldn't have went at Bleak, like, because Nas really wasn't the greatest back then. We had this conversation already. Nas has gotten better as he's got older. He shouldn't have went at Bleak back then. I mean, Nas did what he did, and hey,
but Jay will say that. He'll tell Nas not to go after Bleak, but then say that little nigga Jungle is just guarding to me. So just like AJ says.
Well, was Jungle a fan of Jay? Because he was saying Nas shouldn't go with Bleak because Bleak's a fan of Nas.
I mean,
to use that same logic, if Jungle was a fan of Jay, then he should have gone at him. I'm just saying. Is that not true?
Nas still went at all them niggas, bro, as he should have.
Nas went at a bunch of niggas, and hey, bro, you may have won the battle, but hey, nigga, you still lost the war. Like, it don't matter. He went at Tupac, got fucked up. Like, nigga, that ain't.
Nas really lost to me when he didn't he sign the Def Jam when Jay-Z was the president?
Yes.
I was like, yeah, you lost, bro. You
lost, nigga.
I mean, like 50 said, Jay-Z's been smacking that nigga in the face once a year for like the last 15 years, basically. Like, he ain't never forgot Ether, and he just does little subtle shit to Sunrise every now and again to remind that nigga, I won.
Like, bro, we ain't like we could the beef could be over and we can, like respectfully, hey, we're not gonna kill you on sight no more type deal. There's no way I'm coming to work for you, bro. There's no way. There had to be another label I could have went to other than Def Jam while Jay-Z was the president, bro.
Like, nigga, I'm not for this. You left a condom in my daughter's baby seat, nigga. I'm not shaking your and rapped about it. I'm not like, no.
Hey,
what did Charlie Murphy say?
What Charlie Murphy said? Yeah, like,
niggas had a gunfight after that. Someone had to die.
You had to die, fam.
I'm putting that on wax, and then I'm shaking your hand on stage.
Yeah. Don't tell me no shit like that, bro.
Don't tell the world no shit like that.
Oh, hey, you can tell the world. Just know you're gonna be dead 24 hours later.
Like, nigga.
Yeah, the goons would have had to ride on that nigga, bro. And we would have kept, as the new young niggas say, nigga, we would have kept fucking spinning until somebody got shot, bro. Like, there's gonna be nowhere that you was safe, nigga. Like, everywhere you at, the studio, we in there, nigga. It's getting dark for Jay, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. We gonna shoot up just Blaze crib, Kanye crib, everybody crib getting shot up.
Fam,
until this beef is finished.
Hold on, bro.
I don't rock with these young niggas like that, but bro, like they would have been taking pictures at this nigga grave, bro. Like, no, like, you don't tell me no shit like that.
Hey, nah, if you wanted to get Jay back there, you'd have to go shoot up Guru crib.
Yeah, like
that's only nigga Jay on that engineer shit. Like, yeah, nigga, we gonna go after your engineer, nigga.
Like, Emery and hip hop gonna wake up, have a horse head in their bed. Like, it's just gonna be wild, man.
Like Pharrell got to catch it. Like, are you introducing?
Come on, bro. Pharrell ain't do nothing to nobody.
Hey,
Nah,
Timberland
affiliated, bro. You
Timberland
gotta
got to catch it too, bro. Everybody, man.
Tell your nigga to come outside, bro. And until then, every nigga is catching strays. Sorry.
Hey, I know the one nigga y'all didn't mention catching the stray though.
Not Tata.
Not Tata.
Yeah,
Not
well,
Tata.
nah.
Not Tata.
Yeah,
Nah.
I'm not fucking with him. Nah.
Lance burner pass burner to Tata. Nah.
Hey, Tata jumped over there. He like 5'6".
Yeah.
I'm not
Exactly.
fucking with that
I
nigga.
don't want no problems with Tata. Even on Volume 1, that nigga had the chick was calling like, "Can you please apologize to Tata?"
Like, nah.
That nigga clearly commands a level of respect that most niggas are not used to.
Like
Yes.
the definition of Napoleon syndrome came from Tata, bro. I'm
Mhm.
cool. I don't want no smoke.
I'm not. I hope Bleak didn't actually like put hands on that man in the film of the state prop.
No, not.
Like I'm
I hope there was a
curious.
body double. Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm sorry, man. That was, we just acting.
Said it was a body
I don't
double.
want no smoke time. Like that nigga Tata Tata has to know where like every bit of dirt that Jay has ever done.
I bet.
That nigga's around and on the payroll and making money, and nobody fucks with him.
Mhm.
That nigga pepper sprayed the pod pisser.
I'm cool,
bro. Bro,
And that was probably letting the nigga off.
I know what you talking. Oh, okay, my bad. I ain't catch that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nah,
Yeah.
that nigga don't exist. Even though apparently he was touching boys and shit. So whatever, nigga. If you still got that nigga so-called music that I don't whatever, if you still got that nigga's catalog on your shit, bro, hey, you a nasty nigga too.
Hey, let me just say, as I saw a few people, not a lot of people, because most people have rightfully canceled him, but I saw a lot of people like, oh yeah, I can't listen to him now. Like, why? Because he was touching
Like
boys.
this is the straw for
This
you.
is the shit. This is the straw that broke the camel's back. Like, not all the years of all these allegations about him doing this to young women, but the fact that he was doing it to young men. Now you have a problem with it. All right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like, you niggas are fucking terrible.
You
Joe Cole
niggas are
says
fucking
Tata
stupid,
knows
bro.
where the 92 bricks are.
Yeah,
I am a quoted source on Quora about whether or not Jay lost 92 bricks. Don't ask me why.
That article still does numbers. I'm pretty
Still
sure
does numbers.
I could go to our stats and it got views today, I bet.
That and the Belle Biv DeVoe poison being about chlamydia article always do numbers on the site, and I wrote them like 3 and 4 years ago. But yeah, someone apparently asked if Jay really lost 92 bricks, and someone quoted my article and said, according to this article, it's true. Nigga, I ain't cite nothing. I ain't had no eyewitness reports. And really, it was just an article saying happy birthday to Jay while using some humor about the 92 bricks because I was bored. And
Did you lose 92 bricks? Is the third most viewed post on our site this month, and I think you published that like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, I was still in Atlanta, so it was like 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah.
Hey, bro, better hope Tata don't get wind of that shit.
Hey man, relax. I didn't say all I quoted was Jay-Z's lines and said that you should be like Jay, and if you lose 92 bricks or the equivalent of that in whatever your profession is, you should go and hustle to get it back by the 5th like Jay did. I was saying have the hustle of Jay-Z. That's all I was saying.
I'm just saying you better have been speaking highly of that nigga because Tata not having that.
I don't want no smoke with Tata.
That nigga got it all back, and this is all facts. That's right. God damn it.
Nigga had A1 credit, and from the 1st to the 5th, got it all back
Pull
in
the
4
site down
days.
and Tata find it.
Hold on.
Right, so we got to pull the site down and Tata.
No, yeah, had to hide our Twitter and everything.
Look at that. Like somebody, according to this article, it is true. But the article doesn't even provide any proof.
No proof whatsoever. That's just like the time with the Belle Biv DeVoe article. Somebody posted it on Facebook. Like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I'm like, yo, I'm just using circumstantial evidence from their songs. What is Ricky talking about? Niggas
Boy, you would have
complaining
made
about-
a.
Who's that nigga talking
I
about?
don't
You
know.
niggas complaining about working a double. I don't know what this nigga talking about.
I don't know. Maybe he talking
Hey,
about
boy.
cheeseburgers or something. That nigga
Hey, boy,
hungry.
you would have been a hell of a fucking defense attorney, boy. You would have been fucking working for the state, bro, or attorney general. Boy, you would have been throwing niggas under the fucking rug, nigga.
Man, listen, all I said was the song's lyrics point to it being about the chick that gave half a new addition to STD. And then on there, they got a couple songs where they kind of admit to it. There's a song where Ralph refuses to fuck a woman on Heartbreak, but he won't say why. And then on the bridge, the three niggas from Bell Biv DeVoe was all saying, that nigga tripping, I fucked the shit out of her. And suddenly they making a song. And then on a later song that Bell Biv DeVoe put out, that nigga Ronnie was like, no thoughts. I learned my lesson from Poison. So it sounds like she gave them niggas chlamydia. That's all I'm saying. You was saying that niggas complain about working the double, but he got all the bricks back in 4 straight days. Yeah, I if I ever meet Jay and he doesn't hear all the times I've called him a dirty Mac, I definitely need to know how he managed.
Hey, that nigga gonna ask you, "Are you wearing a wire?" Like
Exactly. Are you wearing a wire? It don't even matter. Hey, Tata, come handle this. Like, bro, it don't even matter.
Hey, if I hear a Tata, I'm leaving the room.
You ain't gonna make it out of there.
I'm sure Tata is a very nice person, but I don't even want to beat him to shake his hand, bro.
gonna get stabbed with a fork or something. You get fucking picked out, nigga.
Come on.
Said he go
man.
John Wick niggas, hit niggas with a pen.
Yo, John Wick is the wildest. Hey, bro. All right, let me ask y'all real quick because I don't mean to get silly because I seriously want to know, bro. What fictional character, actress, actor, whatever, what fictional character do you believe has like the greatest stamina in the world? Pause if I have to say that, bro. I got my answer already, but John Wick might
it's
be up
legit
there.
John Wick.
Yeah, it's probably John Wick.
I don't know that nigga fucking Vin Diesel, bro. Them niggas from the
Vin
fucking
Diesel?
Fast and Furious. Hold on.
My answer is 007 Daniel Craig, bruh. In every opening scene of every fucking movie, bruh, this nigga is chasing somebody somewhere for 10 minutes across a city, bro.
I know who it is. Motherfucking Ian Hunt, Mission Impossible. That nigga Tom Cruise be running. Tom Cruise be running in every fucking movie. Fast as shit, jumping off buildings.
What was it on 3? It was either 3 or 4. I lose track. Where this nigga was in the building and he throws a chair through a fucking window, jumps down from the fucking building, and is still chasing this man. And he was already chasing him for like 5 minutes of movie time before that. Like, nah, bro.
Like there's a scene in I forget which one it is, but Tom Cruise his foot, and this motherfucker was still running. Broke foot to like do the stunt where he like jumps out the window. Yeah,
that's Fallout. That happens in Fallout.
Yeah, Fallout. Yeah,
Fallout. There you go.
Yeah. It's got to be Ian Hunt.
I would also say Liam Neeson from Taken. That nigga did that shit 3 times, bro.
And he old as fuck too.
But was he really chasing niggas, or was he more stalking niggas? You know, well, literally niggas, because he said that. But
Yeah, he said that.
Hey, you gotta have the mental stamina to keep doing that shit.
Yeah,
that nigga Liam Neeson a wild motherfucker, bro.
Yeah,
hey, and once again, niggas just let him get that shit off. Like
it was literally nobody asked this man. He just volunteered.
Oh
yeah,
shit.
Yeah. So one time I was walking around London with a Kosh, ready to beat niggas' asses for no reason.
Nobody asked him that. Like he just volunteered that information.
Hey, and niggas just let him get that shit off. Like, oh, when's your next movie coming out? We about to go watch that. Like, wait a minute.
Hey, Joe Cole got a point. It's Bruce Wayne in The Dark Knight Rises.
Hey, this man walked all the way from Afghanistan to
that
Gotham.
nigga walked from the middle of the Middle East to Gotham.
This man walked from Iran to Gotham
with no paperwork, no passport, no cell phone. The man couldn't get access to his bank records, nothing.
And this man, he walked and he got there in like a week. It's like,
he
how
showed
do
up
you even do
in right in the nick of time too, bro.
Niggas walking across a frozen lake. Like, where you get winterized gear from? Nigga, how did you acquire any of this shit? Ryan says Liam Neeson and the baby handshake emoji using the same formula for years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, nah, Jackie Chan too. That nigga Jackie Chan. That nigga Jackie Chan be falling through glass off of 10-story buildings and still getting up and beating niggas' asses.
This nigga be fighting their fucking construction yards. Like, nigga, karate is already hard enough, but nigga, I'm having to fucking stay on fucking 4-foot beams and dodge. Like, come on, bro.
Nigga doing all these choreographed jumps over fences and shit, landing in rhythm, kicking niggas in the face.
Jackie Chan might be another one, bro. Hey, Will Smith be running in a lot of shit too, bro. Like, I swear to God, I don't know. Bad Boys, he stay fucking well. He more comic because he be shooting Haitians in the face, bro. Well, like that shit is wild.
Yeah, now I'm definitely going with Ian from Mission Impossible.
I might have to watch some more Mission Impossible. I'm sticking with my Daniel Craig shit or my 007 shit, but
I mean, Tom Cruise runs a lot in movies in general. Like, I don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah, he just got to run. Yeah,
Tom Cruise action movie. That motherfucker going. Like, he is running. But I'm sticking with that.
I don't know. I might take fucking a Sylvester Stallone character because that nigga be doing a lot of fucking running too, and boxing takes up a lot of stamina. And then this nigga's fucking Rambo as well. So this nigga
Rambo.
This nigga, because I was gonna say Arnold Schwarzenegger for Terminator and Predator, but then I was like, but then
T-1000 was fucking that nigga up.
Yeah, but I was like, then you got this nigga Sylvester Stallone and this nigga here.
Is they coming out with Expendables 4?
That's what I was about to ask. Did they do a lot of running and Expendable shit? I've never seen any of them.
Nah.
I mean, they probably can't. Yeah.
It's a lot of, all them niggas like 60. It's a lot of helicopters and heavy guns.
Expendables is WCW at the end of the 90s, bro. It's a lot of old
man. A lot of old AEW right now?
Yeah.
Hey, did y'all see that quote Vince McMahon had when they asked if AEW was the competition like WCW? And he was like, nah. He was like, because Ted Turner had all the Time Warner's assets to throw at us. He was like, I don't know, maybe we should give him some more talent.
like Vince, he's a nutty nigga when it comes to his own shit, but when he be talking about other nigga shit, bro, he be on point.
Now, Vince McMahon going to hell. Whenever someone does the documentary on, like, because someone will do a thread like almost once every other month now on Twitter, whenever put all the fucked up scripted moments from WWE, and it's like, yo, Vince McMahon is going to hell, bro.
What's up, my nigga?
Vince McMahon, he like reminds me of like Joe Jackson in the Jackson 5 movie. Like, that's how I imagine him being the manager running WWF, man.
He is the worst human being to ever live. But thing is, he knows it. Like, and he doesn't try to be anything else.
Exactly.
Like, he knows he's a terrible human being.
Wait. He works the Bull Connor?
Bro, look.
Worse.
I seen this shit on Chris Jericho podcast. Kofi Kingston was on there, and Kofi was always talking about how Vince was like just being rude to him, being an asshole to him, and Jericho straight up told this nigga like, oh, you gotta whoop his ass. And Kofi Kingston like, what? He the boss. And Jericho like, nah, you really gotta fuck him up. Vince want to see if you got it, so he's gonna fuck with you until you fuck him up. So Kofi said he finally fucked him up, and Vince started respecting him. Like, what type of nigga is this, bro?
What type of nigga is this?
You remember when he slapped that reporter? Do you remember when he slapped that reporter? Like, the reporter asked him about like former like WWF wrestlers and their pensions. Like, Vince just leaned forward and just slapped the man, and the man fell out the chair. Like, and this is like a legit interview with, I forgot who was interviewing him, but he slapped the reporter.
Okay, now after this, he might be worse. He might be the worst human being ever lived, bro.
Bro, Vince is a wild nigga, bro. Like, if you just go back, all you gotta do, like, I'm not even having you dig. But just go back and look at all the wild gimmicks he would have niggas do, bro. Like, he is a menace. Like, he literally gave niggas crime time. Like, listen to that nut shit. Like, he literally gave niggas crime time.
Like the Attitude Era. How does that even exist?
The Nation of Domination. How do you take all your black and brown characters and put them in the Nation of Islam ass stable, bro? Like,
the Rock, who is Samoan.
Samoan. Let that nigga in the Nation of Domination.
Shit,
Bro,
wild.
that nigga, he had R-Truth in so many bad moments, dog. Like that nigga R-Truth was a straight fucking joke, bro. I remember when him and John Cena used to rap together, bro. Oh my god.
Oh, John
man.
Cena is one of the most problem. Like started off as one of the most problem. Like nigga, what? Bro, yeah, nah. Vince McMahon going to hell, bro.
No, Vince McMahon's gonna bust hell wide open.
He going straight to whatever the worst circle of hell is.
Oh shit.
Bro, how you
But
go
that-
from fucking Papa Shango to the Godfather, like, bro?
The guy, bro. Oh, yeah, bro, when he was wearing the dude.
Oh,
Yeah, that was when that nigga won the ECW. He was so disrespectful to ECW. He won they fucking belt, put a fucking do-rag on, and was talking to John Cena, talking about what up, my nigga, on live TV. Vince is a wild nigga. I forgot about that, bro. Vince is a wild nigga, bro.
Bro, if I had the money, I would commission the Vince McMahon documentary on just all the fucked up shit he's done.
Oh my fucking god, bro! He will come out bopping too with the belt. He be like, with that fucking do rag on, like, yo, yeah.
hey, hold on.
Yeah, Vince a wild nigga, bro.
Bruh,
Oh, I remember that now. Oh my god.
bruh, yeah. The fact that Chris Jericho said, "Nah, you gotta fuck him up."
Look at that shit. Look at that shit, bro. Vince is a wild nigga, bro.
Oh my
He
god!
got the whole fucking cape out, dog.
Hey, remember what we said? A nigga in a do rag. That nigga in a suit in a do rag with the cape out. That man does not care about your life.
Yeah,
Oh
bro.
my
Yeah.
God,
You know what?
bro.
Yeah, you might have to fire on this nigga, man.
Bruh, the fact that Chris Jericho's like, "Nah, you gotta beat that nigga ass." Like, how you just walk around fucking with your employees till they beat your ass?
That nigga crazy,
shit,
bro.
man.
Oh shit, I can't breathe. Oh. Whew.
Has to be stopped, bro.
Oh shit, man. We got anything else?
No, I don't know how we got here, bro.
My ribs hurting, bro, from laughing. Oh,
Oh shit.
oh man. All right. Well, don't forget to check out kidswearcrowns.com. Unless you Tata, no offense. I just don't want no problems.
That need to be the name. Well, never mind. You can't name it.
Yeah, 'cause he gonna find
He
it.
gonna find it.
Your hands on you. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, nigga, I ain't trying to wake up one day, look out I can't even see. I look out my peephole and I see this nigga sitting there waiting, all politely and shit. I open the door, this nigga fire off on me. It's gonna look like that scene in Friday After Next when that short nigga jumped up and punched Molly.
Come on.
Hey, you can name a top like THI, like we talking about. Thai food.
Nah. All respect due. All respect due to Tata. All respect due. Check out kidswearcrowds.com. Are y'all doing Ted Lasso on last week's episode?
Yeah, we're doing Ted Lasso.
If you haven't checked out Ted Lasso, watch Ted Lasso. It's a good ass show.
Even AJ likes it.
And Ronnie said that should be the tagline of the show. Even I like it. It's actually a really good show.
I ain't got Apple, but
Find a way. Yeah, what else I was gonna say? I'm finna find a soccer team so I can hate on Ronnie more and his love for who are you, a United fan?
Yeah, Manchester United.
Yeah, I gotta find a team to, so I can effectively hate on this nigga. I've never watched soccer, but we're gonna figure it out. Joe Fee, I got anything to plug?
Hey, Twitch.tv fee baby. If I'm playing Rainbow, I'm screaming on my teammates.
like always.
If I'm playing baseball, I'm screaming at the game. So just come watch me scream on niggas, bro.
Joe, you got anything to plug?
Nah, I'm good.
You look like you had something, D.
It's in the works, bro. But I'm not one that try to hit niggas with build up and it's coming and but.
I respect
bro.
that. I respect that.
Pause.
Yeah, the nigga.
Oh my God. We will be back at some point. We'll be back next week, 9 p.m. Eastern time, next Friday. Check us out.
I know. My birthday is next Sunday. I would appreciate if you came to my stream and subscribed for free using Amazon Prime.
There you go. Get that man a birthday gift. It's cheap. Or just spend $4.99 and be entertained by him screaming at Joe and our homeboy Ricky for doing something wild in the rainbow thing. Because it seems like every time I log into the PlayStation chat, somebody's like, "This nigga Ricky" for something. Yeah,
Normally shooting his teammates.
Yeah, it is that
shit, man.
He is pretty much always shoot. He always finds a way to kill what to do in the game. I don't play it, but check him out. Check out on last week's episode again. And yeah, till next time. 1,
2.